Hey guys, so welcome back to the LeetCode Python programming. So I'm back with another LeetCode question, which is Roman to integers. And this question has been asked in Google interview a couple of times. So let's get started. So basically, this is a very long explanation that is given. I will just brief you up. Basically, you will be given a Roman number in a form of a string, where suppose a Roman number like this, 4 is given in a form of a string. In the output, you have to print the output in the form of an integer. Means you have to give 4 for this. Suppose x is given as an input, you have to give 10. Okay. And for your help, the LeetCode has already provided you the symbols, the main symbols, and what they mean in integer. Means I stands for 1, V stands for 5, X for 10, and likewise till M, which stands for 1000. So basically, I know everybody would have studied Roman number at some point of time in their life, but now would have forgotten because of not so much use they have in our general life. So I also have to go through the Roman numbers, how they work, and what is the functioning or how to write them. So basically, I have my notes with me. I will share that also with you. So basically, Roman numbers are generally written from right to left in higher to lower fashion. Higher to lower means the largest one comes first. Means suppose I have to write 1500, so M, which starts from 1000, will come first and D will come afterwards. It would be MD. You have to write MD would be 1500. So basically larger is 1000, which comes first, and then the smaller, which is D. Suppose you have to write 11, which is one of the commonly used. You write X first, which is 10, and then I, which is 1. So it becomes 11. You write 12. How you write? You write X first, which is 10, and then 1 1. So basically, see how the logic here I'm trying to explain the logic. So in the normal way, which is the normal working of Roman numbers, whenever you write from right to left in largest to lower fashion, you just keep on adding and it gets you to the integer. Suppose 11, X is 10, I is 1, 10 plus 1 is 11. So 10 plus 1 becomes 11. Just add. So this is the logic how you will convert. 10 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 12. So what we will do, we will just keep on extracting every digit from the string and keep on adding it, keep on matching it with the symbol and adding it to get to the output. This is one case. But there are some special case also. How you write 4 or how you write 9, ix. In a special case where smaller comes first and then the larger one, and then the larger one. In this case, you subtract. I becomes negative, so it is minus 1 plus 5 and it will give you 4. Minus 1 plus 10 is equals to 9. Basically, you are adding only you are taking the smaller one which comes before the larger one as a negative number. So this is the special case where you have to subtract. Now, just for your information, no two smaller number will come before a larger one in Roman. What it means is you will never see any number like 114 or DDM. Sorry, I just removed. Like 114. Let me do Control Z. Okay, like 114 or DDM. You will never see such number. Always there would be only one smaller number that would be preceding the larger number if there is a case. Okay, so keep that in mind. So basically we don't have to think that much that if there are two or three smaller number before the larger, no, it will not come. Let us see an example that I wrote in my notebook. That was for number 998. How to write 998? Firstly, you have to get to 900. How to get to 900? Just subtract 100 from 1000. So how to write 100? Whenever you have to subtract 100 from 1000, C and M. So M is the larger one, C is the smaller one. So only you will subtract 100 from 1000 and you get 900. Now how to get to 90? C is 100, X is 10. So you have to subtract 10 from 100. So X and C. So this becomes X and C. So basically minus 100 first, then plus 1000, you will get 900. Then minus 10 plus 100, you will get 90. And 8 you can directly write V, I will write it here, V I 8. Everybody knows how to write 8. So basically V I is 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which becomes 8. Okay. So I hope everybody understood what is the functioning of Roman number. Right to From left to right, largest to smallest, just add. If one smaller comes before the larger one, you have to just subtract. So what the logic is building, just keep on extracting the digit from the string, store it in a map or something, and then whenever the string matches, see if the next string is larger or smaller. If it is larger, subtract it. If it is smaller, then add it. Okay. Now, let us go to the code. I have already written the code for you so that we don't waste much time. I have taken a hash map where I have stored all the important symbols that has been given to us, and hash map works is written inside a curly bracket with I as 1, B as 5, existent. This is res. This is my output string, which will contain the integer, or output variable, which will contain the final integer value. S, the string is the string where you have where the input or Roman number would be given. Okay, output would be an integer variable. So for I in range 0 to length, I will go through all the, suppose my, just for example, suppose let us take something, hashtag, let me take uh, this only 9cm XCVIII. That will be practiced. So okay, for I in range 0 to length, this one I have done to just check if there's no outbound error. My loop doesn't go out of the what you say, the number of alphabet or character that are present. The main loop is this. If S of I is C as of now, because it starts with 0, and what is the value of C? 100. If this is less than S of I plus 1. I plus 1 is M and value of M is 1000. Yes, it is less than that. Then rest is, which is exact as of now 0. 0 minus S of I. S of I becomes C, which is 100. Okay. So basically the rest in the first iteration will become rest is equals to minus 100. Okay. 0 minus 100 is equals to minus 100. Now I becomes 1. S of 1 is M. What is M? M here is 1000. Okay. Is 1000 less than S of I plus 1? I plus 1 this time becomes X. X is 10. No, it is not less than. So I have to just add that in rest. So if now I will add 1000 in rest. So 1000 was, rest was minus 100 at one point. Adding 1000, it will become 900. Okay. Now I becomes 2. What is 2 here? This is X. So X value is 10, which is less than C, because C value is 100 and C is I plus 1. So it is 100. So basically we are going to minus that value. So 900 minus 10, that becomes 890. And likewise we will keep on adding, and when the C will come here, the next number is smaller, so we will directly add 100. So it becomes 990. So I hope you understood how to process, and if you go through the loop, then you will keep on adding all the 5 and 1s and you will get to the answer, which would be finally 998, and that we are returning. So if I run this code, just suppose, uh, can I give some hard code value, where, let me try to give some hard code value. Let's see if it takes that, because CM XCVIII. Okay. So the output has been accepted, because that was not the case. That's why it is not taking it. This is a default case, else it would take an S only. So my code is running, and this is how you get to your output. I hope you understood this question. The only thing is you have need to know how Roman function works, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and keep practicing.